It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is M.A.T.E and today we continue with Robert's Rebellion and Robert on the Iron Throne. And it seems Doran Martell is arresting some of his vassals. Who have we got? No one in prison. Plot-wise, nothing too important. So we were looking to... Oh yeah, let's call the court out of hiding. Looking to expand the realm by conquest. Now, to call the Great Council, we must have liege, loyalist faction, strength of 100, and all high-ranking vassals, either king or high lord, be positive. So let's have a look. What have we got? Vassals. Rank top. They're all happy apart from the Iron Islands. So we need to try and improve relations with the Iron Islands. So we'll pop our Master of Laws into Pike to help improve relations with Roderick Greyjoy. Just wanted to check. We did build a boat. We did indeed. We named it after Catelyn. And we've still got our Warhammer as well. Who's our son and heir? Robert, who is just been born in the last episode. So far things are going rather well. We could look at building a small shipyard, but I think we'll do patrol posts for the moment. There's a couple of wars going on, nothing too drastic. Commander on the Iron Throne. 4 of them we can have, so let's pop in a few. You, Edmure, just because you're a paramount, and you. And what we might do is just give Roderick some honorary titles. What about Master of the Hunt? And we could send him a gift just to increase, just because we want to get this done. Sure, we'll send him a gift. Right, let's call the council. It's going to cost us 100 gold, so let's see what happens. We've decreed a grand council to be held to discuss your planned invasion. All the important nobles of the Iron Throne have been issued a summons, compelling them to travel to King's Landing. When they all arrived, a great feast shall be had. It will be a grand affair. So we just got to wait until everyone is on their way. Meanwhile, I need to improve the personal levy at at King's Landing as best we can, because that's the only levy we're really getting apart from Dragonstone, which it's not getting that much. We could get Castletown just to increase our money a little bit. Bit of investment. Meanwhile, there's various places we can attempt to settle, but we will do none of them because I can't work out how you do it anymore. There used to be a way that you could, but it doesn't seem to be working for me anyway. But we're more concerned about the council. What are you trying to do? The best part about preparing a feast. Yeah, we'll spend lavishly on the gold because this is an important feast. Paramount of the Vale wants to kill Carlton Bansford. Let's not have killings, please. The Conjurer produced a rabbit from a hat. Yeah, you'll perform at my feast. Keep everyone entertained. And the feasting will doubtless warm them to me. Hopefully no severe issues happen. Lord Paramount Benjamin Stark has used his attendance to present a petition for justice before the court. He claims that raiders under the command of Lord Roderick Harlaw who is... oh yeah, he's quite a serial raider. With his Sea Song ship. Have raided his land, so 73% that Roderick will be imprisoned. Order Roderick to pay money. He pays 20. Let's try and imprison him. We have indeed got the imprisonment. I might then be able to ransom him later on. Summer is nearly at an end, and so autumn and the harvest is upon us. The feasting shall celebrate this time. With food from throughout the Iron Throne, including boar, goose in berries, salmon and lobster brought to King's Landing. As part of this, we need to decide how much to save of the harvest. So we're going to save a large portion, spend a bit of gold. It will put us in the into debt, but it's fine. Well, he's already arrested, so we'll do the same. It seems like everyone's having issues with Roderick. For the minor lords, we'll just ask them to pay recompense. Tywin has also used his time. Well, we'll just ask them to pay recompense, although I don't even like Tywin. So we're going to side with the other person. Food at my feast was... you really enjoyed the food? Excellent. Glad you enjoyed it, Lord Roland. Lord Paramount Aaron presented a petition, and he wants me to send Stannis to solve the problem. Hopefully Stannis can do that. You're a minor lord. You'll deal with it yourself. And for you, we'll send Stannis because you're a high lord. Oh god, is everyone going to do this? Layla Hightower. I mean, you're a no one. What? User... oh, fine. He'll be arrested, it's fine. And he was arrested. Lord Roderick Horlaw is complaining. He can rot. The scale of the banditry and crime in Hayford was too much. Hopefully Stannis doesn't get wounded. He managed to complete it with the Vale, however, which is good. Oh man, we're going to go to massive debts if we help everyone. We'll help the Stormlands. And Stannis managed to achieve it, so that's good. I'm not helping you. And I'm not although you are... no, I'm not helping you. You'll have to deal with it yourself. Anyone want to be ransomed? No. The feasting is over and now the council can begin in earnest. Everyone is assembled in the hall, with the more notable attendees closest to yourself. I proposed decree legalising my planned invasion. Who's my hand? Ah. And Doran is not quite as good. But he is a better master of coin. Probably should be master of coin. Seeing as he's a paramount lord. Let's debate. You are in a faction... that's fine. Lord Simond came to speak to the council. Their arguments in favour of Robert's planned invasion seemed to resonate with many. Still many sat in silence, so he's persuaded several people in favour. Well done, Lord Simond. Melissa of the Reach came to speak. The council listened. Their arguments in favour, so she's also spoken in favour. Lord Paramount Raymond Aaron has also spoken in favour. But it was a rambling speech, so he's not persuaded anyone. That was unfortunate. Septon seemed particularly alarmed with the proposal, and so felt compelled, and he's persuaded loads of people in opposition. Oh dear. Lord Graydon came to speak, and he's persuaded a few people. My Lord Commander, Lord Lynn, did not achieve any success. Stannis failed. Roose Bolton is persuaded in opposition. Roderick. It seems Roderick misjudged the mood of the council entirely, for when he spoke against the invasion, most on the council were immediately hostile. Lord Seagard, the Magnanimous, persuaded people in favour, as did good old Edmure Tully, as did Kerwin of Sunrise, well done, and my baby brother has also persuaded several in favour. So let's find out what happens. So Nestor has persuaded several in opposition, unfortunately. After hours of debate already among my subjects, much of it heated, now you raise your hand to silence them all. The time has come to give my final words, and issue the final decision. I'd better speak well. You did your best to inspire and persuade, but unfortunately most of the nobles present found your speech ponderous and grandiose. Oh dear. So we lose 100 prestige for that. Lord Gulbert was not at all happy with the outcome of the council, for he suddenly flew into rage and stormed out. Ooh. The council is finally over, with every important noble in the realm having had their say. Your decree allowing you to launch an invasion was always going to pass, seeing as you have the final say. There's quite a few people opposing the plan. Paramount Edmure is the only paramount I can see. So I've got 6 of the 7 kingdoms in favour, so they seem to support my initiative, which is good. Your Grace, many of your faithful subjects, myself included, feel that Lord Paramount Benjamin Stark has amassed more power and titles than is warranted by his station. Oh, he does have quite a lot. If you were to kindly advise him to abdicate the Lordship of Skagos. Where's the Lordship of Skagos? And is that by rights a Vale title? No. It's not. And I'm not going to get into your wars. It's clearly a Lord of the North. We'll do nothing. I don't wish to upset the balance of power for right now. All I'm concerned about... however, there is a war in the north and we will ready the men. We will defend the Night's Watch, and I will have Benjen's Levy to help defend it with my Kingsguard and Osmond. My son-in-law, Lord Paramount Raymond, has tried to have... Oh, okay. Well, he's arresting people. Oh, good man, Doran. We needed that money. Desperately. There's a plot to kill Lord Aaron of the Iron Islands. Not unhappy with that. Right, we're finally out of the war. We can call him up for trial. Can I ransom him for 145 gold? I can indeed. He's declared Benjamin Stark tyrant. Fine. And I believe we also have one other lord in jail. My bannerman has tried to have... Right, everyone's arresting people right now. Let's see how the Kingsguard do leading the troops against the Wildlings. Fairly well. Should we go beyond the wall? Might as well. Job well done, Septon. Good job. Captured some underlings. You're pretty good. They're asking for 50 gold. You have got 100. Yeah, okay. Do you want to be a... Oh, Master of Laws. Could I make him a bodyguard, perhaps? Small Council Advisor. King's Justice. Let's have a look. Anyone in particular of note? Patchface. Let's make Patchface. The former slave. He's dull. He's fat. He's going to be my King's Justice. Just for the hell of it. Meanwhile, we will assault White-Tree and help bring this war to an end for the Night's Watch. You really still going to go there? Surprised that they still went there. I've had trouble with a vassal of mine and tried everything I could think of to help us get along better. He managed to do in one day what I'd struggled for. Yeah, we'll give him some gold, it's fine. Let's go here and then besiege. They're at 75%, so nearly there for their war. 79%, bit at 83. They keep moving the capital as well. Meanwhile, a few plots occurring. Yeah, just end these plots as we can. And poor old Benjamin Stark is... Oh, hold on. Craster's Keep is making me do the rounds. Hugh Ladden wants to get married. Sure, we'll find you someone. Marry Lady of the Westerlands. Lord Commander Lynn Corbury has recommended Sir Dinius Martell be named a member of the King's Guard. Sure. But he doesn't want to. So, greatest knights in all the realm. Sir Malcolm with 85. Sir Barquin Flowers with 100. And Sir Cleon Yonor, I don't even know how to say that. Let's try Sir Barquin Flowers. Yes, he does indeed want to. Good man. And let's do one last siege in the mountains for 96%. And hopefully a final battle for that all-important 100. Which should give the Night's Watch the defence that they needed. There we go. Good. Well done, well done, well done, well done. And meanwhile, we are continuing, I guess, with the arrangements for the enemy cornered my commander, Lord Paramount Tybalt, who resisted bravely, but he tripped on his own axe. So he's dead. Oh dear. We need a Warden of the West. Did he not have an heir? He did have an heir, so it's got to fall to him. That's fine. And he wants an honorary title so he can become a small council advisor. Trial of Seven. The Trial of Seven is a form of trial by combat linked to the faith. The Andals believed that if 7 champions fought on one side, the gods thus honoured would be more likely to see justice done. Sir Alan Tarley was challenged by Lady Paramount Melissa Tarley, so such a trial to prove his innocence before the gods. Have 7 judged them. Ooh. That's cool. That's new. Father calls Robert. Let's go see him and help him out. After an exhausting melee, Sir Alan and his fellow champions have prevailed. Thus, his innocence is proven. How are my vassals doing? All still pretty chuffed with me, hopefully? Yes, they are. Good. Prince Doran Martell has been a leal and able servant. Let's give him a little bit of money. And with that, I think we will have to end the episode. If you're enjoying, please do like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.